receivers Alexander Bubaris, Tommy Gerger, and TJ Weinzimmer will all be used often in the passing game, and running back Jimmy Carter's looked to add balance to this offense. Defensively, the Spartans have been very sound this year, led by seniors Jerry Luck and Matt Pulaski. Watch them be all over the field tonight. As you said, Thomas, the Spartans have not won a playoff game in over 9 years, and the motivation will definitely be there to try and avoid another first-round playoff loss.
We have been waiting for this game all week, Liam, and we are almost there. Kickoff is right around the corner. Now let's send it down to the field for the starting lineups and the national anthem. So, Liam, obviously a huge matchup tonight between these Spartans and the Wolverines. Definitely something to look forward to and a crucial game for both teams. But let's start out by talking about Glenbrook North and their regular season. They finished 8-1 on the year. And we talked to assistant coach Justin Weiner. What did he have to say about their regular season?
Yeah, so he had to say that he didn't really thought they played great against Maine West last week, even though they beat them 46-6. And he wanted them to either start quick or finish strong. And it's been way too inconsistent over this past season so far. And his biggest message was to finish. And the most complete game of the season was Prospect. He thought they played very well that game in the win. And overall this whole season, they played very good on defense. And he doesn't want the opposing team to have long drives that kill them, make the defense tired, and limit the big plays, or don't have any big plays at all, in fact.
Yeah, obviously huge for the Spartans to limit big plays. They've done a very nice job all year of keeping teams off the field offensively and letting playmakers like Kevin Burnside get the ball. So the Simeon Wolverines will kick off to start the game against the Spartans. Simeon in white uniforms with blue helmets. Spartans in their gray uniforms, home grays, with their green helmets. Back to receive for the Spartans will be Jimmy Karfus, number 22.
Yeah, Jimmy Karfus has been electric all this season in the running back position.
So the kick is away. It's a short one. It'll be about the 22-yard line. Karfus catches it, runs up the middle. He's got a lane and looks to be brought down by a couple defenders as he passes the 35 around the 41-yard line. So a good start there for GBN. Yeah. Good field position.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Karfus can take one back on the kickoff. This kicker, he has a little different kicking style, so he looks to squib it up.
We were watching him during warm-ups, and he really didn't have much distance on any of his kicks. So that'll be something to look for as the game goes along. So here comes Glenbrook North's offense, led by quarterback Kevin Burnside. Burnside will be in the shotgun with Bubaris and Karfus in the backfield. Two receivers to his left, one to his right. Ball on the 41-yard line. Burnside in the gun. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to Bubaris, hands to Karfus, who tries to break a couple yards, gets 2 or 3 yards up the middle of the field. It'll be second and long here.
Yeah, it's a good play to start off the game. Just get a good chunk of yards and then take up a bunch of clock on this drive.
So 2nd and 8 here for Glenbrook North. They're 2nd and 9 from the 42-yard line. They've been using Karfus a lot early on first downs throughout the year, so not unexpected there on a first down play. Two receivers out to the right for Burnside, two to his left. Karfus to his left in the backfield in the shotgun. He'll fake the snap. Bubaris moves in motion and fakes the handoff. This time he'll fake the handoff, and he'll keep it himself, crossing the 45 to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup there, and we'll have 3rd and short here for the Spartans.
Yeah, they run that type of play a lot. Kevin Burnside's very elusive, and he can get yards.
So a 3rd and 4 here from the 47-yard line for Glenbrook North. A little bit of an early test here for this offense. Can they pick up the big yards that they need to in this playoff game? A big atmosphere so far. So Burnside in the gun again with Karfus to his right. He has two receivers to his right and two to his left. In the shotgun, he will take the snap, drop back to pass, looks to throw, has Karfus open, but in and out of the hands as he was hit at the same time by number 25, Jalen Griffin. So that'll bring up a 4th down for Glenbrook North early, and they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, Jalen Griffin had his number there on that one. He was just waiting to take him off the ball.
So 4th and 4 here for Glenbrook North from the 47 with 10:28 to go. Still a 0-0 score here, and it looks like the Spartans will punt. Punter number 11, TJ Weinzimmer, back deep to punt it away.
That was a good defensive stand there by Simeon. Kind of set the tone of the game so far.
So Weinzimmer stands back at the 33-yard line. He will take the snap. It's a good snap. The punt is away. It's a low liner, and caught on a line with some running room is number 2, Damani Reed, who we've talked about in the open, and he is brought down right away at the 20-yard line, right where he caught it.
Yeah, they're going to look to stop him all game because he is electric and a playmaker, Thomas.
So a long field here to go for Simeon on their first drive, as they'll have to go 80 yards here. But a good early stop for that Simeon Wolverines defense. They even got a little pressure there on that 3rd and 4 and made Burnside throw it quick.
Yeah, they're going to put pressure on Burnside all day. They got good defensive line, and we'll see that pressure.
So out comes Simeon's offense, led by quarterback Alante Brown, the sophomore, number 3. We've seen a lot out of him both on the ground and in the air. So look for him to be all over the field tonight.
Yeah, he is not afraid to take big hits and just run it down the field.
So 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and a running back in the backfield as Brown will take the shotgun snap. He will hand it off to the running back, number 27, Archelius Howard, who breaks it way left and gets a huge gain, crossing the 30 and the 40 to about the 47-yard line. So a big early run for the Wolverines.
Howard just powered through that whole defense there. Nothing the Spartans could really do.
Yeah, not much push at the front of the line there for the Spartans either. Howard had an easy 15 or 20 yards without even getting touched there.
Well, I mean, their offensive line is massive.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are tall and they are big. It will be hard to push through.
Definitely. So Brown in the gun with Howard to his left. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He will take the shotgun snap and fake the handoff, or hand it off, and Howard will pick up 2 or 3 yards as he just crosses the 50. So a 2nd and 7 here for the Wolverines with 9:46 to go and still a 0-0 tie on the board.
Yeah, Howard took a big chunk of change there, but the Spartans, they're looking okay on defense now. They got them down to a couple less yards than last time.
So we'll have the same setup, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and Brown in the shotgun with Howard to his left. He gets the snap and fakes the handoff. This time it'll be a keeper, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of -2. A couple Spartans in there on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Great intelligence by the Spartans defense there to get Brown down on the ground quick.
So here is definitely an area where the Spartans are going to have to succeed in 3rd and long. We know Simeon likes to throw it up in one-on-one coverage with all the athletes that they have on the outside. Corners like Luke Amon and Ben Kiefer are going to have to do a good job on the outside of keeping contained, making sure the Wolverines don't break off some long pass plays.
Look at the quarterback matchups now. I mean, Simeon has some tall receivers, so these cornerbacks are going to have to work tonight, Thomas.
So 3rd and 9 from the 49. 2 receivers will move to the right. That brings the total to 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, and I believe that was a illegal procedure penalty on the Wolverines with 2 guys moving at the same time, so that'll back him up even further.
Yeah, it looks like it, Thomas. Looks like it was 3rd and 9.
Actually, we will have a timeout first on the field by the Wolverines before that penalty was called. So, Liam, early on, not a great offensive possession for the Spartans. What do you want to see out of them going forward in order to improve?
I want to keep seeing them use Karfus on the ground game. I mean, he's been very good all season, and he just powers through the defense every game.
Yeah, he picked up 6 or 7 yards on that drive, and I really thought they were going to go back to him there on that 3rd and short, but they decided to go to the air. I would have expected as well to see them try to give it to either Weinzimmer or Gertner on the outside instead of throwing the pass to Karfus. Karfus is not really known for being a pass-catching back, so we'll see. But here come the Wolverines out after this timeout. Once again, 3rd and 9 from the 49-yard line. Brown will be in the shotgun with 2 receivers to his right, 2 spread out to the left, and Howard in the backfield to his right. Here's the shotgun snap, and he will drop back to pass. It looks to be a screen, but a lot of Spartan pressure forced a bad pass and an incompletion. So 4th and 9 here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, it looks like Brown just got a little nervous and clustered there. He didn't really know what to do. Receiver was out of position. Good defense by the Spartans, though, to read that play.
So 2 early stops for both the Wolverines and the Spartans. And both teams will look to have to punt. And now back for the Spartans will be number 9, Alexander Bubaris, and number 22, Jimmy Karfus, both standing back at about the 25-yard line. So back at around the 34 is the Simeon punter as he'll look to boom this one away. He catches the snap and will get the punt away. It's a high line drive, and the Spartans will look to just get out of the way as the ball takes a Simeon roll down to about the 22-yard line, landed at about the 27. So long field once again for the Spartans here as they will look to capitalize on a good defensive possession.
Yeah, they can do it, though. They've been doing it all year long.
So back out comes number 12, Kevin Burnside for Glenbrook North, as the Spartans look to take an early lead here as 8:22 to go in the first quarter, and still a 0-0 tie, as I said. So 2 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left here. Burnside will be in the shotgun with Karfus to his left. Burnside surveying the defense. And the handoff will once again be to Karfus, who runs up the middle, crosses the 23 to the 24-yard line, a gain of 2 there, so not a lot of running room once again, and it'll bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, not a lot of running room, but I like that play. It takes up a couple yards, and it burns the clock.
Yeah, Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
And if it keeps working, they'll keep getting first downs and touchdowns all game, Thomas.
Yep. So 2nd and 8 here from the 24-yard line as we just crossed under 8 minutes. Burnside once again will be in the gun with 2 running backs on his hip, 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Weinzimmer lined up wide to the left. Burnside will take the shotgun snap, fake 2 handoffs, roll out to his left, look in the flat for number 20, Jerry Luck, normally a defender, who makes the catch and crosses the 28 to about the 31-yard line. So a solid pickup there for the Spartans will bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, Jerry can play that position. He's very athletic. Looks like he might have been a little hurt on that play, though, Thomas.
Yeah, kind of a tough pass from Burnside and a tough catch there for Luck, but he made the catch and picked up 7 yards.
It's a good game.
Solid gain for the Spartans. Will bring up 3rd and 1 from the 31 as Glenbrook North will trot out 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and Karfus on Burnside's right hip as he takes the shotgun snap. Karfus now motions to the left. Burnside will take the snap and fake the pitch. Nice play by Burnside, and he will cross the 33 to the 35-yard line. A nice run for him. Picks up a Spartan first down, and that's the first down of this ball game, Liam.
Yeah, they're setting the tone right now. They're just going to keep driving down the field.
So a 4-yard gain for Burnside moves the chains as the Spartans will now have 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Solid pickup there. A little option play out to the left. Burnside used the fake well and took it himself.
Yeah, they need to establish the pass, though, so look for him to get a little short pass. Just keep it going.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Burnside as Karfus is on his right hip. He will fake the handoff and drop back to pass over the middle and off the hands of number 3, Tommy Gertner. Maybe led him a little bit too much, but still a catchable ball, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Gertner probably should have caught that, get a good gain there, but it's okay. He can get it back.
Yeah, so a 2nd and long here from the 35-yard line as Burnside once again will take the snap from the shotgun with 3 receivers out to his right and 2 to his left. He will have an empty backfield as Karfus lines up to the left as well. A lot of man-to-man defense here from the Simeon Wolverines we've seen early on, so Spartans might like to take advantage of that. Karfus will rotate out to the right, and Burnside will keep it after faking the handoff, only pick up a yard there as he crosses the 36-yard line, so a 3rd and 9 here for Glenbrook North.
Yeah, Melvin Branch of Simeon just read that play really well and took down Kevin Burnside early.
So I would say not a lot of running room early here for Glenbrook North as they've tried to pick up some first downs on the ground. Not doing a great job there so far. They might have to air it out a little bit.
Yeah, Simeon's offensive line has been pretty good so far. Not letting up a lot of yards.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Burnside as Karfus is on his right hip in the shotgun. He will take the snap and rotate out to his right, looking to throw. He'll make the throw, and it is caught on the sideline by T.J. Weinzimmer for a first down, crossing the 45 to the 46. Big gain for the Spartans and a first down.
Yeah, T.J. Weinzimmer there. Runs routes very well and has been doing it all year.
Very nice pass there from Burnside, rotating to his right. That's an underratedly tough throw.
Yeah. Tight spiral, very good throw right there.
So a 1st and 10 here from Glenbrook North from the 45. 2 receivers to Burnside's right and 3 to his left. An empty backfield now for Burnside as he will take the shotgun snap here. Karfus will move in motion, and it's a bad snap by Andy Choi and dropped by Burnside, but he'll jump back on it to the 38-yard line. That's a 7-yard loss. Big early loss there for Glenbrook North.
Yeah, that was a big loss right now. We got a replay. Kevin Burnside just can't get to that ball, and it goes all the way to the right.
So a huge loss there will bring up 2nd and 17 from the 38-yard line for Glenbrook North.
Yeah, Andy Choi must have got a little nervous there. He just needs to calm the nerves down.
Yeah, those playoff nerves, right?
Yeah.
So Burnside will take the shotgun snap with Karfus to his right. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Burnside will take the snap, drop back to pass, and he almost gets sacked and is brought down, gains about a yard as he had to evade a couple Simeon defenders there before getting brought down around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Burnside's very good at getting around defenders and very elusive. That was a good play there. Both
defensive ends there seemed to close the gap on the middle, but Burnside kind of got up the middle there a little bit and picked up 1 or 2, but they're going to have to give him some time on this 3rd and 15 in order for them to pick up a first down.
Yeah, they're going to need to air it out here.
So the Spartans will break the huddle, bring out 4 receivers to the right, or 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and Burnside in the shotgun here. Ball at the 40-yard line, 3rd and 15. Burnside will take the snap, drop back to pass, try to find an open Gertner, who he finds over the middle, and he breaks it open for a wide-open score. 10-5 touchdown, Glenbrook North. A 60-yard touchdown reception for Tommy Gertner has the Spartans ahead early.
Yeah, Tommy Gertner has the speed. He just ran a simple slant route there and got past the defense.
Wow, what a play for Glenbrook North. Just a simple slant route, as you said, but bursts off a defender and picks up the early score. So the Spartans lead 6-0 with 4:11 to go here in the first quarter.
But you have to respect Gertner's speed on there. Simeon defenders are kind of lacking.
You kind of saw both the safety for Simeon come up and try to take the pick there on that play, but Gertner was able to make the catch, and then he was gone. So Spartans will line up for the extra point here as number 9, Alexander Bubaris, the wide receiver, the holder, and Gertner, as we just talked about, the guy who caught that touchdown, as the kicker. Looks like someone jumped early on the extra point. It'll be offsides on Simeon, so it'll move it 1.5 yards forward. That's a big play for GBN, a 3rd and 15, where you pick up a long gain, and then Gertner is able to turn it into a touchdown. That's huge. So it looks like we'll have an offside against the defense on that play. Looked like all 11 defenders for Simeon jumped early, so they must have heard something. I'm not really sure what, but something.
That could go through, you never know.
So we'll just repeat the same thing, 1.5 yards shorter, as Bubaris will take the snap and Gertner as the kicker. Snap is low, and it is dropped by Bubaris. Kind of skipped up to him and was not able to secure it, so it'll stay 6-0 here as they're not able to make the extra point. So 6-0 Glenbrook North with 4:11 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, they need to get rid of the sloppiest right now. 2 muff snaps right there. Just need to correct it and get it done later.
Yeah, that could be big, especially later in the game if it's a close game. 1 or 2 points is the difference. In some of these close games. So we'll see, and especially for the long snapper's holder, or for the long snapper's confidence going forward. You see one of those,
yeah,
he might struggle.
Trust your guys.
Yeah, got to trust your guys. So early score for the Spartans is huge there. Liam, what did you see on that drive? Obviously, the long touchdown was the main play, but what did you see on that drive that led to the Spartans score?
Kevin Burnside is just so consistent and he's a very good pocket passer. He's very calm, he's very shifty, and he can make every throw. I've seen him all year.
So back to kick from the 40-yard line will be number 3, Tommy Gertner for Glenbrook North, the person who just scored that touchdown. Deep for Simeon will be Jay-Sean Jackson and Damane Reed. 2 guys we talked about in the open, very explosive playmakers, so watch out for them. Gertner will be back to kick here. And the kick is away as he boots it very deep, and this looks to be a touchback, and it is a very impressive kick from Tommy Gertner there. We've seen that all year basically with him. He's really got a leg.
Yeah, he's very good at booting it down the field. Great at field goals too.
So Simeon will take over, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Liam, last time we saw Simeon kind of have one really big play down the field, a 28-yard run on their first play, but then the Glenbrook North defense did a nice job of shutting them down. What do they have to do to adjust on this drive, you say?
Well, quarterback Al Brown just needs to keep the offense going and keep the energy up.
So Brown will be in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left with Howard in the backfield. He will throw a quick pass, and it is caught for about a 2 or 3 yard gain. We have a sideline analyst, Jeff List, down on the field. Let's go down to him with a quick report. Never mind, we lost him. We will talk back with him later. So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Howard in the backfield. And Brown will throw another quick pass. This one complete again for a gain of 4 or 5 yards. So 3rd and 2 here for Simeon. A couple quick passes. Nice plays for the Wolverines.
Simeon likes to do those plays a lot because wide receivers are very quick and they can get around the defense fast.
So with 3:25 and counting to go, Glenbrook North leads 6-0 here in the first quarter. Brown once again will be in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left, and Howard in the backfield. He will take the shotgun snap and hand off to Howard. Howard looks to burst up the middle, and he crosses the 30, I believe, for a first down for the Wolverines. So, nice solid run there, picks up the first down.
Yeah, Howard's looking good so far. He had that big run a couple minutes ago, but now he's slowing down a little bit. Simeon's got adjusted to his run style.
We saw a couple quick passes there. I think that's because the Spartan corners are playing off, trying not to get beat on the deep ball. So a nice adjustment there from the Wolverines coaching staff. Solid play calling. So Brown will once again take the shotgun snap and hand off to Howard, who bursts up the middle, crosses the 40 to the 50, breaks across to the left, crossing the opposing 45 down to the 43-yard line. Huge pickup there for Howard once again, and it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Yeah, Simeon's offensive line just manhandled the defensive line right now.
So a big play there for the Wolverines. Big play for the Wolverines. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and Howard once again in the backfield for Brown, as he will take the shotgun snap and fake the handoff, running out to the left. He'll cross the 40 to the 30, make a cut, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Alante Brown. So Simeon responds quickly with a quick score and ties it up at 6-6 with 2:18 to go.
Yeah, like we said in the opening, he's very quick, and he can burn the defense. He's a dual-threat QB, Thomas, so you always got to watch out for him.
Looks like there might be a flag actually on the field all the way back at the 38-yard line.
This would be huge for GBN to get this back.
You kind of saw a lot of speed there from Alante Brown. I mean, you saw him burst past the 30, and he was gone, breaking past a couple defenders. And it will be holding on the Wolverines, so that is a huge break for the Spartans, as a 40-plus yard touchdown will get called back there.
When I say they run this play a couple times more a game, because he just burned through everyone. No one could catch him on the defense.
So that'll make it a 1st and 15 here for the Wolverines, as the Spartans will look to regroup after giving up that long touchdown. Hey, it didn't count, so seems like it never happened, right?
Exactly.
So Brown once again will be in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Howard lines up on his left hip. Spartans with 3 down linemen, and it looks like we'll have another penalty here. I believe this to be on the Wolverines as well. A false start penalty will back them up 5 more yards. So Liam, early on, penalties really killing the Wolverines.
Yeah, they need to correct the sloppiness here. And also, GBN's playing very far back. Their corners are giving the receivers a lot of room.
We saw that earlier. Simeon doing a nice job adjusting with those quick throws that they had. In a 1st and 20 situation, that might not be the solution, but we'll see. So once again, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Brown in the shotgun with Howard on his right hip. He will take the snap and drop back to pass. Another quick throw. This one to number 2, Damane Reed, who is brought down after a 6 or 7 yard gain, crossing the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Reed already has 3 receptions in this game, and they've done that play 3 times, and it's working so far.
Yeah, so that'll bring up 2nd and about 14 here for the Wolverines. As we said, Spartans have been playing off. Liam, do you stick with that, or do you play up on the ball?
I think I would stick with that. These receivers are very physical, and they can burn you.
All right, so Simeon will be in the shotgun with Howard to his right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right here, as Howard will take the shotgun snap, drop back to pass. Another quick throw here, and this one caught at the sideline, at the 42-yard line. The Simeon receiver moved past a couple tackles. That's number 11, Kazan Engi, on the catch. Picks up 6 or 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and relatively long for the Wolverines.
Yeah, the Spartans need to correct on that side of the field. They need to get ready for those end routes.
So 3rd and 9 with 1:08 and counting in the first quarter. Spartans still lead 6-0. This time we'll have 3 receivers out to the right, 1 spread wide to the left, and Brown in the shotgun for the Wolverines. The shotgun snap is had, and back to pass is Brown, who looks to throw over the middle, and it is incomplete in the direction of number 8, Leon Payne. Payne looked to be tripped up there by Jerry Luck, but no flag is thrown.
Yeah, so Simeon's coaching staff wanted a flag really bad on that play. But it looks like Simeon is committed to the passing game so far.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the running game work a little bit, so I'm not really sure if they should go away from that, but they have.
I mean, Brown has a ton of space in the pocket.
Yeah.
He has a lot of time.
So with this being 4th and long, it looks like Simeon will punt. Back to punt is the Simeon punter as Bubaris stands back at the 22-yard line. So punting from the Spartan 41-yard line. Punter Jalon Sanders back. And it looked to be a fake as they were going to run a fake, but it looks like we'll have another penalty on the Wolverines. And this one is delay of game. So that might have thrown the Spartans off guard a little bit. But that'll back them up 5 yards once again. We've already had 4 or 5 penalties on the Wolverines, so not a good start.
Yeah, they need to correct this fast. There's going to be a long, long game for Simeon so far.
So Simeon will punt again, this time 5 yards further away, with Bubaris now standing at the 25-yard line. GBN playing a little conservative here after that fake attempt. The punt is away, and it's a low liner. Bounces at the 30 and takes a Simeon roll down to the 26-yard line. So Spartans will get the ball back with 40 seconds left in the first quarter, leading 6-0.
Yeah, that punt was a little bit of a shank there.
Yeah, not a great punt from him. And it'll give the Spartans favorable field position starting from the 26.
Yeah, they started in this position early and scored on a long touchdown.
Yeah, so trotting back out will be senior quarterback Kevin Burnside as he threw a long touchdown last time out there to Tommy Gertner. So this time we'll have Weinzimmer lined up wide to the right and 3 receivers out to the left with Karfus on Burnside's right hip in the gun. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, run it himself, and looks to pick up 1 yard as he tries the middle to the 27-yard line. Not a lot of room there for Burnside.
Yeah, it looks like Simeon's defensive line read that play very easily. Pocket collapsed fast.
So not a lot of running room early for the Spartans, but it has opened up the big pass, as we saw in that last drive. So now a 2nd and 9 from the 27 for Glenbrook North as they will break the huddle once again. This time they'll have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Karfus on Burnside's right hip in the gun. He will take the shotgun snap and drop back to pass. Looking for a receiver. He has Bubaris open, but Bubaris is hit hard by number 2, Damani Reed, and he looks to be down right as he almost caught it, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Bubaris took a shot there on that play.
Yeah, as you look at the replay, he has this in his hands, but then is hit right around the stomach.
Yeah, a little bit in the ribs there.
Definitely a tough hit there for him.
Hopefully he is okay.
Yeah. Looks like all the Spartan receivers are lined up around him just to make sure he's okay. The trainers are out on him as well. And we'll have a mini huddle here as it'll be 3rd and 9 with 27 from the 27-yard line. And that will also be the end of the first quarter. So at the end of 1 in this first-round playoff matchup, Glenbrook North 6, Simeon 0. So a good start for Glenbrook North as they have the lead. Liam, what did you see in that half, both offensively and defensively, out of Glenbrook North that is leading them to winning this game?
The offense looked very good so far. The short passes were good. Gertner looked electric. Defense is a little lacking. They got lucky on those penalties. This game should be tied.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. So we'll be looking for Bubaris to see if he's okay, and it looks like he will trot back out there at the receiver position. So hopefully that's a good sign for Glenbrook North. He might be playing a little bit injured, but it's a playoff game. Most of these guys are out here.
Yeah, these guys are tough and they live for this.
Yeah. 2 receivers to the right, 2 spread wide out to the left for Burnside as Karfus is lined up to his right. Bubaris will move in motion to the left, and Burnside will drop back deep to pass. It's a screen play to number 22, Karfus. Karfus will try the right side and is brought down as he passes the 27 to about the 28-yard line. So a short gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and long.
Yeah, that was a great tackle by Lee there to bring Karfus down quick.
So now we have our sideline reporter, Jeff List, down on the sidelines. Jeff, what do you have for us?
Hi, Liam. Hi, Thomas. I have word that the linebacker, Jerry Luck, he looks like he is good, and about his injury early in the game, he is fine, and he is playing, and it was just a little bit of a like a little hiccup he had, but he's good and he's back to going in the game. And back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Jeff, down there on the sideline for that insight. So that punt will be downed at about the 46-yard line. So pretty solid field here for Simeon. Only have to go about 54 yards here for the score.
Yeah, they have very good position, and they need to stop committing as many penalties as they were in the first quarter. It destroyed them.
As you said, without those penalties, they'd be tied or winning this game. So looks like Simeon will be back out there on the offensive side of the ball, moving right to left, and the Spartan defense out there as well, lined up in their scheme. So 3 receivers will be out to the left for the Wolverines, 1 to the right, as Brown will take the shotgun snap with Howard lined up on his right hip. He surveys the defense, and he will take the shotgun snap and fake the handoff to Howard, keep it himself, and crosses the 45 to about the 48-yard line, 49-yard line. Solid pickup there on first down on the QB keeper.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't start off with Howard because he can break it off for a long run there.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 6 from the 50-yard line for the Wolverines. 3 receivers now to the left, 1 to the right as Simeon runs a little hurry up. Now they're taking their time a little bit as Brown will now take the shotgun snap and try a deep ball over the middle, and it is overthrown, intended for number 9, Jalen Kelly. So pretty good, solid coverage there for the Spartans. As you can see on replay, Brown really let that one go, but just overthrows it. Pretty solid defense there from the Spartans as they were able to keep contained and bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, if Jalen Kelly was a little faster there, he could have gotten that ball. He was almost around Gio Coleus there.
Pretty solid coverage there from Coleus, the senior, doing a nice job on the outside so far. So 3rd and 6 with 10:35 to go. Spartans lead 6-0. Simeon will break the huddle and have 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, as Brown will be in the shotgun with Howard to his left.
Look for them to throw back to Coleus again because that matchup is a little off.
Brown will take the shotgun snap and drop back to pass. But once again, Liam, we have another penalty here. This one might actually be on the Spartans, it seems, or not. They'll call that one on number 5, Marquise Ray, the receiver who was lined up offsides. How often do you see that, a receiver lined up offsides?
They need to correct the sloppiness there. It's killing them.
Yeah, a lot of sloppiness we've seen so far. So that'll push them back 5 more yards, make it 3rd and 11 now from the 45-yard line. So even a longer 3rd down here for the Wolverines, and they've been in tough situations like this and haven't been able to pick it up. So they'll break the huddle, bring out 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and Brown will be in the gun with Howard on his right hip. Brown will take the shotgun snap, and there's a blitzing Pulowski. He is able to evade the pressure, throw it across the middle, and find an open Ja'Shawn Jackson around the 40-yard line. Very athletic play there by Alante Brown to find the open receiver and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, what a play there. Alante Brown just gets past the defense, does a little spin move there. And Ja'Shawn Jackson gets past the defense for the reception.
So Simeon will bring up a little hurry up here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And Brown once again in the gun. He will hand the ball off to Howard. Howard trying to run the right side. Passes the 35 and the 30 to the 25. Down near the 20 as he tried the right side. So a big gain there for the Wolverines as he picked up 15 or 16 yards.
Howard has great acceleration. You see him going around the side of the field. He just burned him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 20 for the Wolverines. They'll try to go fast once again. They have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and Howard on Brown's left hip. He will take the shotgun snap and hand it off to Howard once again. Howard moves to the right, crosses the 25 to about the 22-yard or to about the 12-yard line. And it looks like there will be another penalty. I believe this one will be a block in the back on Simeon, so another costly penalty, Liam.
Yeah, they don't need to do these blocks in the back. These offensive linemen are huge. They just manhandle the defensive line of the Spartans.
So that will be the call, and it will once again push back the Wolverines. How many? I mean, we've seen, I know we've been saying a lot, but we've seen,
5.
Yeah, I'd say more, maybe 7. So that'll push them back very far and bring up a 1st down and about 20 here from the 31-yard line. So, Liam, if you're GBN on this drive now, it's a 1st and 20 situation. They have the ball at the 31. What are you doing defensively?
Say do a little cover because they can burn you long with the pass, but also Howard has just been very good so far, but you never know. They could go back on the penalties again.
Yeah, we'll see. So 2 receivers will line up to the left, 2 to the right, as Brown will be in the shotgun with Howard to his left. He'll take the shotgun snap, and Liam, we have another penalty.
This is just getting a little
This
out of
is
hand
getting
now.
a little out of hand now as Simeon has racked up the penalties, and that'll bring up a 1st and 26. So we've been backed up a lot on this drive and on the previous couple drives.
Yeah, they are really testing their own ability now to get points.
Yeah, I mean, if you can come back from a 1st and 26 and pick up a 1st down even, let alone score a touchdown, that's impressive. So Brown will be in the huddle, and he's got to get in that huddle and be like, guys, come on, shape up. This is a playoff game. We got to play better than this. We're better than this.
Yeah, he is their leader right now. He needs to pump them up.
Yeah. So they will break the snap and bring out 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and Howard will be lined up on Brown's right hip. We have another penalty here, and this one will be delay of game on the Wolverines. Liam, this is almost getting comical.
Yeah, I mean, the coaches and Simeon must be enraged by what's going on right now.
So that'll bring up 1st and 31 for the Wolverines. With 8:44 to go, Glenbrook North leads 6-0. Not the spot you want to be in offensively.
Not at all. They are deep back, almost in Spartans territory.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Brown will take the shotgun snap this time and drop back to pass and throw deep over the middle, and he just barely overthrows his receiver, Damane Reed, who was open over the middle. Not great coverage there from the Spartans, but they got away with it.
Yeah, Reed was open there. He's a little bit on the short side, so he needed to throw that ball a little lower.
So we'll have a 2nd and 31 now with 8:28 to go in the second quarter. Obviously, you have to pick up so many yards. What are you doing here, Liam? I mean, you got to go back to that long throw, right?
Yeah, you got to throw it long. It looks like he's got an arm, though.
Yeah. So 2 receivers will line up to the left on the far side, 2 to the right. Brown will take the shotgun snap, drop back to pass. He's got time, and looks like he's just going to run this one and tuck it as he crosses the 30 to the 25 to the 20. Almost picks up a 1st down, does pick up a 1st down. It looks like actually he'll step out of bounds at around the 14-yard line, so about a 20-yard pickup there, 27-yard pickup there for the Wolverines.
Yeah, Brown's athleticism there is insane.
As you can see on the instant replay here, Brown just explodes up the middle, runs past a couple defenders, and picks up a huge gain there on 2nd and 31. So Brown, once again here, will take the shotgun snap and hand it off to Howard. Howard breaks around to the right and is brought down at about the 12-yard line, so a big defensive stop there will bring up 4th and 2. Huge play there from the Spartans to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Simeon has done that play about 3 times on this drive, so I'm surprised. Spartans knew what was coming, though.
So it looks like here the Wolverines will elect to go for it. They'll line up 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and Brown will be in the shotgun with Howard to his left. Here is the snap, and it is handed. It's a fake handoff to Howard, and Brown will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So a turnover on downs for Simeon as the Spartans come up with a huge stop.
I don't like that play, Thomas. The Spartans defense was ready for him to go right through the offensive line.
He just tried to go right up the middle. He had no room, and the Spartans defense comes up with a huge play.
Yeah, he took his time on the run there, and that was the mistake.
So now Glenbrook North will look to capitalize on that mistake as they will take over at the 12-yard line. Long field to go here, but Glenbrook North, we've seen them do it in the past, and they could do it once again here. So there will be 5 wide here, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Burnside alone in the shotgun. He will fake a motion to Karfus and carry himself up the middle to the 16-yard line. So a 4 or 5 yard gain there for Burnside as he takes up the middle.
Melvin Branch of Simeon there getting another tackle. He's had a couple tackles this game.
So So 2nd and 6 here from the 16-yard line with 7:15 to go in the second quarter. Glenbrook North still leading 6-0. Burnside in the shotgun with Karfus to his right. 3 receivers will be out to the right, 1 to the left on the wide side of the field. Burnside will take the snap, roll out to the right, and look for an open receiver, and he has one in Bubaris, who makes the catch with a little bit of pass interference in there as well. Number 7, Dubalasha Lee in on the play. Huge catch there from Alexander Bubaris, as you see on the replay. There's the contact, and he still makes the play, so a huge catch from Bubaris.
Yeah, great catch. Amazing catch in traffic there. He's already hurt, but he doesn't care. He'll take the hit.
So the pass interference there will be declined by the Spartans as they pick up the first down. 1st and 10 from the 31. Once again, a huge pass there from Kevin Burnside.
Yeah, Kevin Burnside has just been dishing them out all day so far.
So Glenbrook North will trot out 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Karfus will be on his left hip as he takes the shotgun snap here. Drops back to pass, looks for Karfus out in the flat, and will get it to him as Karfus passes the 35-yard line. Picks up about 6 or 7 yards, but it looks to be a flag. Probably a holding call here on the Spartans as a couple Simeon defenders were dragged down.
Yeah, you can see Karfus gave him the jukes there.
So referees will confer, and it looks like that will be the call on the Spartans. So obviously Simeon's had troubles with penalties, but there's one for the Spartans as well.
Yeah, a little disappointing because they had a good game there.
So that'll bring up a 1st and 17 for Glenbrook North from the 24-yard line. So tough situation to be in, but we've seen the Spartans pick up first downs like this in the past, even in today's game with Gertner's long catch.
And with a 5 wide receiver set, there's bound to be someone open in a couple seconds.
5 receiver set here for Burnside. He will take the shotgun snap. Look over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's Weinzimmer across the middle as he crosses the 40 to about the 41-yard line. So a first down for Glenbrook North. Huge play right there. Great pass by Burnside, as you can see here. Throws it in the flat. Nice play as Weinzimmer runs across the field to the right and picks up a big Spartan first down.
Yeah, the Spartans just keep calling this play all day. The wide receivers just keep cutting inside, and the linebackers and the cornerbacks can't keep up with them.
So once again, a 5 receiver set here. 2 to the right, 3 to the left for Burnside as he's alone in the shotgun. Karfus will motion to the right, and Burnside will fake it to him once again, take it up the middle, crossing the 45 to the 46, 47-yard line. So a 5 or 6 yard gain there for Burnside. He's picking up some nice yards on the ground.
It is working, but I'm a little surprised they're calling the sneaks and the draw plays a little early with Burnside because you don't want him getting hurt.
Yeah, especially 2 weeks ago we saw Burnside go down against Vernon Hills, and last week they limited him on the ground. They've even brought in number 9 Alexander Bubaris to play a little quarterback. So they're really letting him go today so far.
Yeah, I was on the field for that hit 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He got rocked.
Yeah. So 4 receivers out, 3 to the right, 1 to the left with Karfus in the backfield. Burnside will throw a quick pass to Weinzimmer, who crosses the 45-yard line to about the 42-yard line. Solid pickup there for Glenbrook North and a first down. Little quick pass there.
Yeah, and Jason Kimber of Simeon almost looked like he was going to bat that ball down.
So Burnside with a couple nice passes here early on in the drive. 4:56 and counting. Spartans still lead 6-0.
Simeon's defensive line is just, they've gotten a lot of pressure, but Burnside can get those passes off quick.
4 receiver set here with Karfus on his right hip. He will fake the handoff here and be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Burnside probably shouldn't have kept that one and is brought down at the 45. Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and 13.
Yeah, he should have tossed off to his left and Karfus get a little gain there.
So Burnside will go into the huddle here as he gets the play. 2nd and 13 here from the 45 with 4:18 and counting. Spartans up 6-0. Spartans will break the huddle. They'll go 5 wide set, 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Burnside alone in the shotgun. He will take the shotgun snap, drop back to pass. Another quick throw, and this one out of the reach of Gertner. Gertner kind of just batted that out of the way so it wouldn't be intercepted.
Yeah, a little off pass by Kevin Burnside there, but he'll correct it.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 13 here from the 45 with 4:01 remaining. Liam, you got to go to the air here. You got a bunch of different receivers you can throw to. Which one are you going to?
Alexander Bubaris said 2 good catches this game, and that catch in traffic was very good, and I'm convinced he's one of the best receivers on the Spartans offense so far.
So 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Karfus in the backfield. Burnside will take the shotgun snap and roll out to the right. He has an open receiver in Gertner, who is able to break a tackle and move the ball past the 40, past the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. A powerful run after the catch there for Gertner. Picks up about 12 yards and brings up a 4th and 1.
What a play by Gertner there. He just harnessed his own power and pummeled through Simeon's quarterbacks right there.
So a 4th and short here, and it looks like Glenbrook North will go for it from the 33-yard line. 4th and 1 here. There will be a 5-wide set, 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Burnside alone in the shotgun. Karfus will rotate out, and he will get the handoff and cross the 30-yard line and pick up a Spartan first down. Gain of 4 there for Glenbrook North, and a huge first down as they continue this drive.
Spartans had a good couple blocks in there to give Karfus that running room.
Big play there for GBN will bring up 1st and 10 now at the 30-yard line. 3:15 and counting here in the second quarter, kind of getting to those waning minutes where if Glenbrook North can put up a touchdown, might really lose any momentum that Simeon's trying to get. Yep. So once again, Burnside will line up alone in the backfield with 5 receivers, 3 to his right, 2 to his left. He will take the snap, has an open receiver in Colin Paul, number 6, over the middle, picks up a solid gain of 9 yards down to the 21-yard line. No one covering the 5th receiver there, and he just gets an easy catch.
They should just keep doing this all game. Look, Colin Paul just on the little inside route there. A great catch.
Takes a little hit there at the end even, but picks up 2 or 3 extra yards. So a nice gain for him. So 2nd and 1 here from the 21 with 2:30 and counting. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Burnside as Karfus is on his right hip. He is in the shotgun. He will take the snap, drop back to pass. He's got an open receiver in Gertner, who makes an amazing catch and crosses the 15, crossing the 10, down to the 7-yard line. He kind of almost scooped that off the ground,
What
Liam.
a snag. That was a couple inches off the ground there. He just scooped it up and went right through the middle.
As you can see on replay there, Gertner's huge hands make up for that catch, and he makes a huge grab there as now 2:10 remaining. Spartans with 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. So Burnside once again will line up by himself in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Karfus will come in motion, running to the left, and they will fake the handoff, but we have a flag. I believe that to be a false start on the Spartans. Probably will back them up 5 yards. And it will be a false start, so we'll have 1st and goal from the 12 now for Glenbrook North.
Hopefully the Spartans don't go in Simeon's route and get a ton of penalties on this drive.
I mean, we've seen tons of penalties from both teams so far, I would say. Obviously, Simeons have affected them more as they are losing the game, and backing them up for a 1st and 31 was almost crazy.
You can't keep getting bogged down by penalties. You have to correct those and execute on the offense.
So Spartans will come back out on the field. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Burnside in the gun with Karfus on his left hip. He will rotate out to the left, looking to throw, and he has no room, trying to run back to the right, but is brought down and sacked on the play at the 17-yard line. A loss of 5 there. As the clock continues to run, now 1:18 and counting.
The pocket just collapsed very quickly, and Kevin Burnside didn't have much to do there but just go down.
It looks like Spartans head coach Bob Pieper saw the clock there and decided to call a timeout. So 1:17 to go. We have a 2nd and 17 from the 17-yard line for Glenbrook North as they now still lead 6-0. So Liam, you have a 2nd and 17 here. You have a more than capable quarterback in Burnside, a really fast running back, and some receivers who have made fantastic catches on this drive. What are you going to here? I mean, you got 2 plays, maybe 3 plays to pick up a touchdown or a field goal.
So first off, I would do another 5 wide receiver set and throw it off a short pass to one of the guys on the end. Go on the inside to the Gertner Bubaris. They've been looking really good so far, and they can power through the defense in the middle.
Yeah, they've done a great job catching those passes. I would say Gertner's catch on the last drive, not a great throw from Burnside, but it just goes to show how those receivers can really make a quarterback look good. So Spartans will still be in their huddle. Looks like Simeon's ready to go here, as are we up in the booth. And Spartans will finally break the huddle with their coaching staff. As we said, 1:17 to go. 2nd and 17 from the 17. Spartans lead 6-0 here in the second quarter, right before halftime. Both teams still with 2 timeouts remaining. Those might come in play here with the end of the quarter upon us. 2 receivers will be out to the left, 2 to the right, as Burnside will be in the shotgun with Karfus on his right hip. He will take the snap, look for a wheel route to Gertner, who he has, catches it at the 5, brings it down to about the 3-yard line. A great play call there, and picks up 15 or 16 yards.
Gertner there, those big hands just grabbing in the reception. Very good.
Almost brought that in the end zone too. So we'll have a 3rd and 2 here for Glenbrook North from the 2-yard line with 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Burnside will be in the shotgun, 5 wide receivers, 2 to his right, 3 to his left. Karfus to the right. He will come in motion. He will fake the handoff to Karfus, take it himself, and it looks like he's brought down at the half-inch line. So we'll have a 4th and 1 and a decision here for head coach Bob Pieper. Do you take the 3 or do you go for the touchdown? As the clock is counting down, we got 20 seconds to go.
I'd go for it. Spartans haven't won a playoff game in 9 years, and they need points right now. And Karfus is a big, strong, powerful back who can get into the end zone. So
the clock is winding down now with 10 seconds left. I believe Coach Pieper is going to call a timeout when they get down close enough. 3 seconds right now. So they will call the timeout. That they still have 2, so that'll be one of the 2. Now they have 1 timeout, and you have a 4th and 1 situation at the 1. Huge play, Liam. Spartans up 6-0. This play is the difference between a 1-score and 2-score game. If you put up 3 here, you get it to 9. It's a 2-possession game, but that touchdown is just so much more momentum, I would say.
Yeah, and Simeon needs a huge defensive stand if they want to get back into this game. So I feel like it's pretty even so far, going back and forth, but Simeon, the penalties, I feel like they're just going to keep going. I don't know, but they might correct that in the second half, hopefully.
So, Liam, you got a 4th and 1 here from the 1-yard line. Most of this drive has been passing yards, but when you're this close to the end zone, I don't know if you can pass the ball. And you have a huge Simeon front that has done a great job against the Spartans' interior offensive line when they've tried to run up the middle. What do you go with?
I would still do the run play, but I say pitch it off to the left or the right so you don't have to deal with those huge defenders right in the middle.
So the Spartans here will kind of go to a goal line set with Burnside taking the under center snap. 2 fullbacks in Jerry Luck and James McCorris out there, and Karfus back deep in the I formation. It looks like Burnside will take the snap, hand off to Karfus, and Karfus will try to break it to the right and cannot do it. Brought down at about the 2-yard line, so a big blow to end the first half for Glenbrook North as they are not able to score.
Great play by Simeon there. They held their ground, and they took Karfus down.
So that will be a wrap on the first half as the Spartans lead 6-0. Big half there, I would say, for both teams, as GBN did a great job early and Simeon came on late. So we're going to go down to the sideline with Jeff Liss, now our field analyst, as he is with one of the assistant coaches in Matt Purdy.
Hi, guys. I'm here with Coach Matt Purdy of the varsity football team. So, Coach, what's your take on the first half?
We're playing well. We just got to continue to refine the small things that we're making mistakes on. We've had opportunities to score, and we just got to obviously punch it in the very end.
And also, what are your goals, or what's your game plan, do you think, for the second half? What are you guys planning on doing?
Continue to play smart. That's the big thing. And we have to be disciplined and be physical at the point of attack.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck the rest of the game. Back to you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2016 Spartan Marching Band. Tonight the band will be presenting their 2016 program, Sound, Shape, and Color. The show explores the different building blocks of art. After a brief introduction, there'll be angular shapes, sounds and shapes of red triangles. This will be followed by the more flowing music of blue circles. An energetic yellow squares movement leads to a kaleidoscope of sound, shape, and color as the show comes to an end.
We're all plugged in.
Triangles, circles, squares. The basics of structure and form.
Red, yellow, blue. The basics of color and light.
Melody, harmony, and rhythm. The basics of sound and music.
Now, to create something meaningful from these elements, we have to begin with the fundamentals.
The real beauty comes when sound, shape, and color combine to create
art.
Jagged edges of triangles create tension and expectation, even in the most beautiful art. Graceful arcs of circles give us a sense of calm serenity. Peaceful moments in art are only fleeting, always giving way to new energy and life. Squares, with their perfect edges, can bring clarity to chaos. Combining these different sounds, shapes, and colors creates a beautiful kaleidoscope of artistic effect.
Ladies and gentlemen, another hand for the band with drum majors Emma Brooks and Allie Torres and the Spartan Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Rich Chapman and Mr. Andrew Wardell. The color guard is under the direction of Megan Doctorello and Michael Saitland. The percussion section is under the direction of Gary Cohen and Marty Grossman. Additional staff members include visual instructors John Sino and Carrie Lindquist, drumline captains and Chloe Billig and Tyler Nagel, We'd like to congratulate the band on finishing a successful competition season, in which they placed second in the class at the Providence Catholic Invitational Women Best in Class Music. Congratulations to the band.
Can you do me a favor? Can you give these 2 discs to this woman right here in the green?
Big play, and that's the only touchdown we have on the board so far. Spartans had a chance there at the end. with 4th and 1 at the 1-yard line, last play of the half, and could not pick it up. Could be a huge play going down the stretch of this game. But for the Wolverines, we've seen a lot of penalties. And
yeah, the penalties have just killed them so far.
The one touchdown they scored got called back for a penalty. So that's been a lot of the story for them, and I would say the Spartans have most of the momentum right now.
Yeah, the Spartans just driving the whole first half. They should have scored a touchdown on that last drive. They got a little unlucky there, but Simeon proved their defensive weight. Back in there.
If you're looking for momentum as a Simeon team, there's what you need right here. You get the stop to end the half on a 4th and 1 that potentially could have altered this game and maybe ended the game. But now Simeon will get the ball to start the half, and we're going to get underway in the third quarter here in about a minute. Glenbrook North only up 6-0. It's a one-possession game. And
still anybody's game.
Still anybody's game.
Simeon could score right off the bat and it'd be there right in the momentum.
Exactly. And kind of an under-the-radar play was that botched snap on the extra point. Only put up 6 for Glenbrook North. And that could be a huge difference as a touchdown for Simeon. If they get that extra point, they would take the lead.
Yes. Spartans have kind of dropped off the mistakes, though. They've been efficient. And hopefully that propels into the second half.
So, to kick for Glenbrook North. Back to receive for Simeon will be number 1 and number 2, Jay Sean Jackson and Damani Reed. Kicking off from the 40 now will be Gertner. Kicking from right to left. Simeon will take the ball from left to right. And the ball fell off the tee. We have had some high winds here all day. Hasn't really played a huge factor, I would say, in the game. But up here, it's a little bit chilly, I would say.
Yeah, it is a little bit chilly. It's a lot colder down there, but if they start hitting field goals, it might the wind might make a difference.
Yeah. So this time, Gertner puts it up on the tee. It looks to be holding steady. And Gertner will kick it away from the 40, starting our second half of this playoff matchup. And it will be down in the end zone for a touchback. So 2 kickoffs for Gertner, 2 touchbacks.
He's very efficient, and he gets the job done while kicking.
So out trots the Simeon offense, led by sophomore quarterback Alante Brown. Liam, what did we see out of this offense in the first half? I mean, they moved the ball a little bit. Penalties just killed them.
Yeah, Alante Brown is very quick. I mean, you saw earlier, he burned the defense for a good 30 yards, but the penalty brought that back. So look for him to take a couple shots downfield and run around and scramble.
Yeah, running back Archelius Howard, too, has had a phenomenal game in the backfield, so doing a nice job. And Brown here will take the shotgun snap, hand it off to number 34, Anthony Williams, who will take it across the 23 to the 24-yard line. So not a huge game there. First time we've called that guy's number tonight.
Yeah, it's good to get everyone involved.
That's a guy we talked about a little bit in the open as a potential fullback type, blocking type, but here they give him the ball in the half. Obviously, the Simeon was not pleased with to give him a chance.
A fresh leg. Tired.
So 2 receivers will be to the right, 2 to the left. Howard lined up once again. He'll move motion, and the quarterback will take it himself, and he fumbles the ball. Recovered by the Spartans. That ball at about the 27-yard line, and GBN will take over. 1st and 10.
It looked like no one even touched him. He just kind of...
Ball just kind of popped out there.
Just kind of pushed out of his back.
As you can see on replay, there it is. He just kind of tries to do a spin move and loses it. You can see he's barely mad at himself, as you saw there on replay.
It looked like as he was going to the ground, he was trying to dive to the ground, but it kind of just popped out.
So Liam, mental mistakes, penalties, and turnovers now could cost the Wolverines, as now GBN has a short field to go. 1st and 10 from the 27. Burnside trots out again. He'll have 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 5 wide set here as he's in the gun. Karfus will move in motion, moving to the left. He'll fake the handoff, run Burnside back to the right. He's got room, crosses the 15, down to about the 13-yard line, but once again, we have a penalty in the backfield. This one could come back. Otherwise, a huge gain.
Yeah, the Spartans need to capitalize on the turnover on downs to get the TD here, and they cannot have penalties ruining their offense like they did to Simeon in the first half.
So there is the holding penalty against Glenbrook North. We'll back it up, make it 1st and 20 here from the 1st and 18, from the 35-yard line. So 11:08 here to go. We're only 52 seconds in, but the Spartans have a great opportunity here early in the third quarter. Still leading 6-0, could potentially take a 2-score lead.
Yeah, and the Spartans are committed to the pass now. Looking around the go deep.
So Burnside will have an empty backfield. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He will take the snap, look to his left, scramble out to the left a little bit and try to move, but is brought down, wrangled down by number 57, Tier Turner. Really just grabbed by, Burnside was really just grabbed by the jersey there and thrown down to the ground.
Yeah, that strength by Turner there just took Burnside to the ground. He couldn't do anything. Offensive line collapsed, and now they are really backed up.
That's not what you want to do after forcing a turnover. In one play, they've gone negative 14 yards now. So it'll be 2nd and 24 from the Simeon 42-yard line with 10:15 and counting here in the third quarter. 3 receivers will be lined up to the right, 1 spread out to the left. Carfus on Burnside's left hip. He'll take the snap and fake it to Carfus, running himself, and once again he's going nowhere. An interesting 2nd and 24 play call there, as it'll now bring up a 3rd and 24.
I'd recommend they probably use Carfus on that play. Probably a little more powerful, could drop the shoulder and take out a few defenders on his way.
So, like I said, we'll have a 3rd and 24 here for Glenbrook North from the 42-yard line. Got to look to pass here, find either Weinzimmer, playmakers there on the outside. Burnside will be in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Carfus lined up on his left hip. He will take the shotgun snap and drop back to pass. Nowhere to go. He will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a sack. Brought down by number 54, Jaden O'Neill. So Spartans forced the turnover and can do absolutely nothing with it. In fact, they went backwards.
Yeah, Burnside was trying to scramble, but he ran into his own offensive lineman, number 75, Joe Jenkins.
So that'll bring up a 4th and 32 with 9 minutes remaining here in the third quarter from the 50-yard line. Spartans will look to punt it away. Back to punt will be TJ Weinzimmer. Back to receive for Simeon will be number 2, Damani Reed.
And you cannot give up on those opportunities of turnovers on downs. You need to get points.
So Weinzimmer will boot it away. It's a high, booming punt, and caught by Reed at the 12. He will take off past the 20 to the 25 to the 30, breaking to the left, passes the 35. But Liam, we have more laundry out there on the field, down at the 12-yard line. This one will once again be coming back.
Yeah, Reed had a great run there, but it looked like he had a little trouble finding the ball.
Yeah, a little trouble finding the ball when he first caught it, and a little help there on another penalty. I mean, I think we're at upwards of 10 maybe 12 penalties.
Killing.
Just for Simeon. I mean, even Glenbrook North has 3 or 4, I would say. So penalties killing both teams early in the first half and now early here in the second half.
I think Simeon's just a little too excited right now. They need to calm down on the nerves and just play the game.
So that'll back them up very far, as they'll now have 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line. Going to have to go 94 yards for the score here. 8:35 here to go in the third quarter. Spartans lead 6-0 against the Simeon Wolverines. Kind of a little miscommunication there for the Spartans defense, as they didn't have any receivers covered. Now they do. Up to the left. Brown in the shotgun with Howard to his right. He'll throw a quick pass out to number 9, Jalen. Tried to bring it in off the numbers and hits the floor now for the Wolverines.
I like that play there, just low hook to get the drive going.
So like 2nd and 10 now from the 6. Glenbrook North's defensive line here. We haven't really seen much push from them so far, I would say. But 2 defensive ends in Matt Pulowski, who we talked about in the open, and then an underrated player in Brennan Hughes, have really been keys to this team so far this year. So now Simeon will line up 2 receivers to the left, wide to the left, 2 to the right. Howard in the backfield with Brown in the shotgun. He will take the snap, and Liam, we have another penalty. This one against Simeon on a false start, and they look like they're in serious miscommunication now.
You just feel kind of sad for Simeon now. They're all the way backed up, can't really do much. They just keep making penalties.
Yeah, you're in safety territory now, as it's 2nd and 13 from the 3. Simeon in serious, dangerous territory. So, backed up at the 3, as I said. Simeon will trot out 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Brown will be in the shotgun with Howard to his right. Spartans with 4 down linemen here. Shotgun snap. He will look to throw. He has no room. He'll scramble out of the end zone to the right. He's got some room down the sidelines. Passes the 10 to about the 12-yard line. Solid run there for Brown just to avoid pressure.
Yeah, he's got good awareness and got out of the pocket quick. GBN's defensive line was very, very close to getting a safety on that play.
So we'll have a 3rd and 5 from the 11 now for the Wolverines with 8:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Spartans still lead 6-0. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Brown in the gun with Howard to his right. He will take the shotgun snap, fire a quick pass to Kelly, who makes the grab at the 15-yard line. That is a 4-yard gain. I don't believe it is enough for the first down, though. It'll bring up a 4th and very short, but at the 15-yard line, I don't know if you can go for this, Liam.
Yeah, I'd say it's very risky to go for it, even though they need to keep this drive going.
It looks like they will go for it. So a huge play here.
Bold move.
Huge play here. And it looks like Brown will line up under center in the I formation. He'll just try a sneak, and I believe he picked up the first down. He did. Picks up 2 or 3 yards and still being dragged out to about the 27-yard line. That just shows the push of this Simeon team. He picked up 12 yards there, and it looked like he was only going to get 2.
His offensive line just basically carried him and brought him down.
Down on the field for the Spartans is number 99, Matthew Pulowski, one of those stars on this team. He looks to be injured. In will come number 76, Michael Karb. Pulowski will come off the field.
If he cannot return, this will be a huge loss.
That'll be a huge blow.
By far one of their best defensive players.
So after picking up that first down, Simeon will line up 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left with 2 running backs in the backfield with Brown in the shotgun. Brown will take the snap and hand off to Howard, who can't even cross the 30, maybe gets to the 30, picks up a gain of 1, and will bring up 2nd and 9 here with 7:10 to go.
It's a good blitz by the Spartans to take out the Simeon run right there.
So 2nd and 9 here from the 30, 7 minutes now. 2 receivers to the right again, 1 to the left, 2 running backs in the backfield near Brown. Brown will take the shotgun snap, he'll run a play action, throw it deep up to one of his playmakers, number 1, Jay-Sean Jackson, who makes a phenomenal catch coming back to the ball, and he'll be down at the 47. Not great coverage there from the Spartans.
Yeah, the safety probably should have been in front of him on that play. I think he thought that the ball was going to be a little overthrown so he could intercept it or bat it down. But otherwise, great play.
Kind of a back shoulder throw there by Brown and a very nice catch to come back to the ball by Jackson. Picks up a huge first down for Simeon. So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. We'll have a motion and a handoff to number 34, Anthony Williams. Williams crosses the 40 down to about the 35-yard line, so a huge pickup there, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, he's had a good impact on this game so far, being brought into the second half.
So a 1st and 10 now from the 34 of the Spartans with 6:19 to go. Spartans still lead 6-0, but Simeon driving here, doing a nice job so far. Led by number 3 quarterback Alante Brown, the sophomore, doing a really nice job of throwing the ball and running the ball so far.
Yeah, and look for them to throw to Jay-Sean Jackson a little more and get him involved because he's one of their best players on offense.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right now. They'll motion Washington again and hand it off to him again. He'll run around to the left, crossing the 35 to the 30, down to the 25, and it looks like he'll pick up a first down once again for Simeon. Another big run there. And a first down, Simeon, as I said. Looks like Pulowski will come back in for the Spartans as they just missed him on those last couple plays.
Yeah, and the blocking by Aula and Karambusi of the offensive line just really propelled that run.
So Simeon running a little hurry up here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Howard on his left hip. Brown will take the shotgun snap and hand off to Howard as Howard crosses the 20. Kind of jumps down to the 19 and picks up 5 yards. So a 2nd and 5 here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, the Wolverines are just chewing up clock right now and taking away a great time of possession.
Wolverines looking back at their coaching staff for a play call here. They've had a little trouble, a couple delay game penalties so far. I think they've tried to improve on that in the second half, but we'll see if that can happen. So Brown in the gun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And we have another penalty here. This one an offside call on the defense, I believe. So that's a big blow. Another penalty for the Spartans, this time not the Wolverines.
Yeah, Simeon got one their way right now.
Yeah. So a 2nd and 1 now with 4:55 to go. Glenbrook North leads 6-0 against the Simeon Wolverines here in the 3rd quarter. Brown will be in the shotgun once again. 4 receivers, 2 to his left, 2 to his right, and Brown on his left hip. He will take the shotgun snap and hand off to Howard. Howard is brought down immediately behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe even a loss of 1 there. So that'll bring up a 3rd down here, 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2 from the 15 or 16.
Yeah, what a great read by the Spartans defense there on that draw play.
So here is a 3rd and short for the Wolverines. They've been pretty successful so far, I would say, in 3rd and short. Here they will have 1 receiver spread out to the left, 3 to the right, and Howard in the backfield with Brown in the shotgun once again. Brown will take the shotgun snap and hand off to Howard. Howard passes the 15, down to the 10, and down to the 5-yard line. But Liam, I believe we have another penalty here. This one could come back once again.
Yeah, and I'm kind of disappointed there because Howard has great acceleration to get through the defense.
As you can see there on the replay, a very solid run, but you can also see the holding there in the background against the Wolverines. So that'll back up Simeon once again, and costly penalties for both teams, just backing them up.
Yeah, and I thought, and I was just going to say they were doing a pretty good job without the penalties, but here it is, bringing them back.
Again. So we'll have a 3rd and 10 now from the 24-yard line in the 3rd quarter. A lot of clock being chewed here by Simeon with 3:40 to go in the 3rd. Glenbrook North leads 6-0. Spartans will have 4 down linemen here in their 4-3 scheme. And Simeon breaks the huddle now with 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And Brown in the shotgun. Howard lined up in front of him on the right, and it looks like we'll have a timeout here by the Wolverines. So Spartans lead 6-0, 3:23 to go, 3rd and 10 with 20 from the 24. So Liam, we talked with Coach Weiner, as I said earlier this week, and we talked about it a little bit in the open, but this Glenbrook North team has been associated with the one-and-done motto in the playoffs, and they have not been able to get postseason wins. Coming into this game, what has it been like for the coaching staff? I mean, are they pressing? Are they normal? What's it like?
I mean, Coach Weiner told us that he can, and the team should beat them. I mean, they have to win this game. They got a good game plan. They can't press up and let the wheels fall off, and they need to close it up close up the game, because last year Bradley Bourbonnais just took them out in overtime.
Yeah, I mean, last year in that game, I believe they were up 30-14 against Bradley in the 3rd quarter and ended up blowing that lead and then blowing the game in double overtime. So hopefully we don't get a repeat performance of that in this game. So now we'll have a shotgun snap here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Washington in the backfield with Brown taking the snap. He'll take the snap, look back to pass. Got a lot of time, and he'll try to avoid pressure. Brown will be brought down, passes the 22 to about the 20-yard line. Spartan fans wanted to hold there against Pulowski, but the call did not come, and it'll still be 4th down here, 4th and 6, but there could have been another penalty call there against Simeon.
Yeah, Brown just uses quickness there to get out of the pocket and get a good little run. Get Simeon in better position. Yeah,
as we saw there on replay, you could easily see that Brennan Hughes, number 35, was getting held as he was trying to come off the edge.
And I don't know if I really agree with this play. I think they should probably go for a field goal. Just get some points up.
Yeah. 4th and 6 from the 20, and Simeon will go for it. They'll have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brown in the gun with Howard to his right. He'll take the snap, drop back to pass, throw the ball up to the end zone, and it is batted down by the Spartans. And we will have another turnover on downs as the Spartans take over.
Yeah, what a play there.
Huge play by the Spartans. That's number 28, Gio Coley, is coming in clutch. As you can see on replay, just batting it down in the corner of the end zone. Very knowledgeable play. Great football IQ there from Coleus.
Yeah, and the wide receiver had a big height difference, so Gio got up there and took that ball down. Great play.
So let's see if this Spartan offense can capitalize now, leading 6-0 with 2:31 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 20 here. And Burnside will line up in the gun. 5 receivers, 4 to his left and 1 to his right. He'll fake the screen out to the left and run it himself, crossing the 25, crossing the 30, out to about the 32-yard line. So a big pickup there on 1st down for Burnside, and he picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, it looked like there was a couple missed tackles there, and Simeon, they need to correct that.
So a 1st and 10 now from the 32 for Kevin Burnside and the Spartan offense. This time we'll have 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Burnside once again, 5 wide receivers. He'll take the snap, look for a quick throw out to Weinzimmer, who makes the catch at the 40-yard line. That's a quick pass for about 8 yards. Solid pickup there, and Burnside makes a nice pass.
Yeah, it's a good catch by Weinzimmer. Ball looked a little wobbly and a little off by Kevin Burnside, but Weinzimmer took it in.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 1 from the 41 here. 1:50 remaining in the third. Clock's really winded down. This has been a fast quarter. We've only had 3 possessions or 4 possessions. So we'll have 4 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Burnside alone in the shotgun, 5 wide receivers. He will take the shotgun snap, look quickly out to Karfus, who will catch it at the 35. He's got room. Passes the 45 to the 50-yard line. Solid catch and run for Karfus. A lot of room there once he caught the ball.
Great play call by the GBN coaches there.
And he'll pick up a 1st down, so 1st and 10 at the 49 as the Spartans are looking to drive here now. Burnside with a couple nice quick throws, and Karfus and Weinzimmer with a couple nice runs after the catch. So 1st and 10 now, as I said, from the 49. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Burnside in the gun with Karfus on his right hip. He will take the shotgun snap and drop back to pass. Looks for a receiver over the middle. He's got one in Bubaris, number 9, over the middle. What a catch and throw. Brought down at about the 15-yard line. A huge gain of 35 yards and a Spartan 1st down as they're in the red zone.
Burnside was looking for Bubaris that whole time during the play.
What a pass from Burnside. Perfect spiral. Hits Bubaris right in the arm, makes the catch, and is brought down immediately, but holds onto the ball.
Yeah, he threw it right over the linebacker of Simeon, and the linebacker had no idea what was going on.
3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Burnside in the gun. We'll look for Karfus out in the flat, and it is dropped by Karfus. Looks like he had a little bit of room to run there. Would have liked to have that one.
Ball looked a little bit overthrown by Burnside.
So 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Glenbrook North leads 6-0 against the Wolverines. Both teams, Glenbrook North with 3 timeouts remaining, Simeon with 2 timeouts. They will break the huddle once again. And we'll have 2 receivers out to the left, 2 out to the right, and Karfus on Burnside's right hip in the shotgun. Burnside will take the shotgun snap. Actually, draw a handoff to Karfus. Looks like a little draw play, and he'll pass the 15-yard line down to the 14. Gain of 2, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the 14 as the clock continues to wind down in this third quarter. Only 40 seconds remaining.
Kind of a scary moment for the Spartans there. It looked like Burnside was kind of wobbling that snap. Good thing they got off the run in time.
So here we are, a 3rd and 8 with 28 seconds left from the 14. Burnside in the gun, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Karfus on his right hip. He'll take the snap, roll out to the right, look for a receiver, and he's got one in Weinzimmer. Catches it at about the 3-yard line. A huge catch there. 11-yard gain for Weinzimmer. Picks up a 1st down, and the Spartans are in a 1st and goal to go situation.
Spartans have been very efficient when they do that rollout play.
So a 1st and goal from the 3 with 15 seconds remaining as the clock will now wind down. Burnside will be alone in the gun. 3 receivers out to the left, 2 spread wide to the left. 2 to the right. Karfus will come in motion, and he'll give the ball to Karfus. Passing the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Karfus with a 3-yard touchdown run to put this game to a 2-score lead. Glenbrook North now leads 12-0 against the Wolverines with 10 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Carpus just duped around a defender and powered his way into the end zone to get back that touchdown that he didn't get last time.
So it looks like now Glenbrook North will go for 2. Actually, no, they will not. They will kick the extra point. Formation kind of threw me off there a little bit. Bubaris will be the holder. Skirmahorn once again the long snapper. Last time not a great snap. This one a fake. Gertner catches it directly, and it is caught by Jerry Luck in the end zone. What a play call there by the Spartans, and it's a 2-point conversion. Successful. Spartans lead 14-0 now with 10 seconds to go in the third.
Very bold play call by the Spartan coaches right now. And Simeon had no idea what was going on. I don't think they expected that at all. I didn't expect it.
You watch on the replay there, Gertner lets go of the ball and immediately puts up the 1. He knows it's good. He knows that Jerry Luck's going to come down with that. No one going to stop him there as there's no one in front of him. And the Spartans take a 14-0 lead. Solid, commanding lead now in the third quarter. Another huge touchdown drive led by Kevin Burnside, TJ Weinzimmer, and a couple other Spartans.
And they have been dominant in this quarter.
So now 10 seconds to go in the third. Spartans will kick off. Gertner will kick off to the Wolverines. Back will be Jay Sean Jackson and Damani Reed once again.
And the play calls by the Spartans are keeping Simeon on their toes. Maybe they got to change up their scheme a little bit.
Yeah, the Spartans offense did a really nice job there of adjusting. Not too many points for them in this game, but they've done a great job of adjusting when they had to, and 2 timely scores gives them the 14-0 lead, and you can't discount the defense, obviously putting up a gem of a game so far. Gertner pooches it up there, and it will drop at about the 10-yard line. Fumbled there by Jackson as he'll return it to the 20, 25. He's got a lane out to the right and is brought down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. So a solid pickup there by Jackson, and Simeon will have good field position. 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Glenbrook North leading 14-0.
All right, Simeon needs to get it going on this drive here to get just some points. I mean, they probably should have taken that field goal back to get some points. Just get on the board.
So a 14-0 Glenbrook North Spartan lead now as Simeon will once again take over. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 spread out wide to the left. Brown in the gun with Howard on his hip. He'll drop back to pass. Throw one to the right, intended for Jay Sean Jackson, but incomplete, just threw it past him a little bit too far to the left.
Yeah, that was a hard throw to make. The quarterback was right on Jackson's back.
So that will end the third quarter, and going into the fourth quarter, Glenbrook North will lead 14-0. A solid quarter there, especially by the Spartan defense, and then a timely drive there by the Spartan offense. Not a lot of drives in that quarter, but efficient. Yeah, efficient. And
very productive by the Spartans so far.
So Simeon in that quarter obviously had a big drive, but a huge play by Coleus there in the end zone to bat the ball down on 4th down and make it a turnover. So now Simeon will take over here as they just had a play, 2nd and 10 from the 32. Liam, what do you expect here? Obviously they're down 2 scores. Are they going to have to air it out the rest of the quarter?
Yeah, they need to air this out. I mean, they had the wide receivers to do it, and Brown has the arm strength to throw one deep. Just Spartan defense has gotten used to their play calling. They kind of keep doing the same plays.
So once again, Alante Brown, the sophomore quarterback, will be in the gun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Howard in the backfield lined up in front. He will run Washington in motion, number 34, and he'll get the handoff crossing the 35-yard line, about to the 38. Solid pickup there of 6 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 here for Simeon. But as you said, running the ball, that'll eat up the clock now. And Simeon down 2 scores. I don't know if they can afford to do that.
Yeah, they need to change their play calling style. Chewing up the clock is not something they need because they need time to score.
So a 3rd and 4 now from the 38-yard line. 11:30 to go here in the fourth. Glenbrook North leads 14-0. Spartans will line up 4 down linemen as Brown will be in the shotgun once again. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Howard on his left hip. Receiver moving in motion now as Brown will take the snap, and hand off to Howard, who passes the 40, breaking out to the right. He'll pass the 45 to the 50, breaking off a long run now as he breaks across the 40. A big pickup there of about 20 yards as he broke that one out to the right.
I mean, before we said they should probably keep throwing, but you never know. Howard can break one at any time.
Well, yeah, you got to keep in mind, you got to score one touchdown before you can score two. And however you can do that as an offense, you got to get that touchdown. Especially you got an entire quarter remaining. Maybe they can still put it together. And this game is far from over, folks. So Brown will take the shotgun snap, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, as he'll get a quick pass off and throw it complete down to the 35-yard line to a Simeon receiver. That one, Jay-Sean Jackson, as he makes the catch and is brought down right away, a gain of 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now from the 35.
Simeon needs to get it going. Clock is ticking fast.
10:30 and counting here in the 4th. Brown will be in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Howard on his right hip. He will take the shotgun snap, drop back to pass. He's got a lot of time and an open receiver, but overthrows Jay-Sean Jackson, who was open in the end zone there, Liam. He just overshot him a little bit.
Jay-Sean Jackson stopped running.
Yeah.
Few more yards and he would have had a touchdown.
Yeah, looks like a blown coverage there by the Spartans, and that could have been 14-6 Glenbrook North easily.
Yeah, Spartans got very lucky.
So now still 14-0 Glenbrook North. 10:20 to go in the 4th. 3rd and 4 here from the 35-yard line. Brown will look to complete another short pass, as he's done very often in this game. He'll have 2 receivers out to his right, 2 to his left. Howard on his right hip. Receiver moves in motion to the left, and Brown will take the snap, fake the handoff to Howard, and run the ball to the right, passing the 32-yard line to the 31, and this is close to a first down, folks. I believe he picked it up, but they might have to do a measurement. No, he did pick up the first down. Picks up 4 yards there as he got out of bounds at the 31-yard line, close to the chains, and is able to pick it up.
Simeon should try and go deep again. They got the players to do it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 31. 10:14 to go in the 4th quarter. Brown in the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Howard on his left hip. Receiver moves in motion to the left. That's Washington. He'll take the snap and hand off to Howard, who crosses the 30 down to the 25 to the 24-yard line. Solid gain there of 7 or 8 yards. Another big first down run.
Howard powered through the defense. Goes 2nd and 8.
Believe it a little bit, maybe his scoreboard error there, not really sure. He clearly picked up more than 2 yards. But it'll be a 2nd and 3 here from the 24-yard line, as Howard will be Brown will be in the gun again. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Washington will move in motion, one of the receivers. And Brown will fake the handoff. He'll throw it up to the end zone. And it is caught, wrestled for, and caught by the Simeon receiver for a touchdown. A huge catch there by number 9, Jalen Kelly. Very nice catch from him as Amon looked to have a beat on the ball, the Spartan corner, but it is caught. What a catch there, an athletic play there. Huge play for Simeon there, as it's now 14-6 Glenbrook North with 9:30 to go, and Simeon responds after Glenbrook North's touchdown.
There was great coverage on the play. It's just the ball got bobbled a little bit. You need to bat it down.
So now Simeon will come out for the extra point. Number 39, Jalen Saunders out there to kick it. And the snap is down, hold is good, and the kick is up and barely through, just gets through. So 9:30 to go. Glenbrook North leads 14-7 here in the 4th quarter. And once again, we have a sideline report now with Jeff Liss, and we will go down to him.
Hi, guys. Right before the start of the 3rd quarter, I spoke with senior running back Liam Pazadik, and he said that during the half, Coach Peepers told the team just to change their offensive game a little bit. He said that the Spartans need to work on more of a man-to-man Simeon's running more of a man-to-man coverage instead of a zone, which the Spartans predicted would happen, and because of it, the Spartans now have a 14-7 lead. Back to you guys.
So thank you, Jeff, for that report down on the sidelines. And so now as we were talking about, Liam, it's 14-7, Glenbrook North. Simeon responds there with a huge drive. Didn't even take him that long. They ran down the field, but only took him 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, Simeon now on defense has to be very aggressive and get a turnover or stop the Spartans on offense. But the Spartans have been very productive so far.
So Simeon will look to kick away now with Carfus deep at the 10-yard line. And the kick is away. It's a low line drive kick. And it looks like we have some whistles here. Another penalty, this one against Simeon. Who knew? Another penalty. That's our first one of the game, isn't it?
It's kind of been the trend of the game here, penalties for Simeon.
Now, so they'll have to re-kick. It looked like an offsides penalty against the Wolverines. That'll back him up 5 yards to the 35-yard line. So Carfus will move up about 5 yards from where he stood before, and he'll stand at about the 15 instead of the 10.
And almost like again another squib kick because the kicker's motions are a little different than others.
Yeah, he kind of just takes a straight angle at it instead of taking a little angle and kicking it. But hey, whatever works. He made that extra point. It didn't look good, but it made it.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
That's right. That's right. So Simeon will be back to kick. This one, number 34, Anthony Williams will kick, and the wind will once again knock the ball off. So Williams will put it back on and re-kick.
It's been progressively windier.
Yeah, wind's picking up. Williams looks side to side, ready to kick it away. And he does. It is a squib kick right down the middle, pops up beautifully to Carfus, who catches it at the 20, crosses the 30, crosses the 40, and down at around the 41, 42-yard line in the middle of the field, brought down by several Simeon defenders.
I like that kick there. It was booming.
Yeah, it would have been a nice kick if it hadn't squibbed right up to Carfus. It got to Carfus really quickly and bounced right up to him very nicely. So Glenbrook North takes over here. Good field position. 1st and 10 from the 41. They have a lead. 9:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Liam, what are you doing here? Are you running the ball? You just running out the clock?
Yeah, just run out the clock all day. Carfus, very powerful back and get through the defense.
So Burnside will be in the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Carfus on his left hip. Bubaris will move in motion. He'll fake the handoff to him. Handoff to Carfus, who crosses the 41 to the 42 and is brought down rather quickly. Gain of 2 yards. The clock continues to run. 9:10 to go. 2nd and 8 here from the 39 in the fourth quarter. Glenbrook North leads 14-7.
North will pick up 2, 2nd and 8. Ball spot on the 43-yard
So not a
line.
great gain there for Glenbrook North, but it's running the clock, and that really right now with the lead, that's what they need to do.
And also watch for Burnside to get a couple QB sneaks in there when the Simeon's defense is off guard.
So a 2nd and 8 from the 43 with 8:45 and counting now. Burnside in the gun, 3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right, and Carfus on Burnside's left hip. He will snap fake to Carfus. So deep across the field, and it is caught by TJ Weinzimmer. Pass to the 44-yard line. Solid up. It was a really far throw across the field. I mean, he really had to lob that one in there.
That was a beautiful throw by Burnside to get into that tight spot.
So a 1st and 10 now from the 44 for Glenbrook North. Clock will run now with 8:32 to go. Burnside will be in the gun. 3 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left. 5 wide receivers here as he is alone in the gun. Carfus will motion to the right, but we have some early movement, I believe, on the Spartans. It will be a false start penalty, so that'll back him up 5 yards. And another penalty, Liam, that just adds to a increasing total.
Yeah, the yards are just racking up on the penalties, and the Spartans looked like they were running and gunning so far.
So 1st and 15 now from the Simeon 49-yard line.
Hopefully that penalty did not kill the drive.
8:32 to go. Glenbrook North up 14-7 from the 49. 1st and 15 here. 5 wide receivers. 3 out to the right, 2 to the left. Burnside in the gun all alone. He will take the shotgun snap. Look across the middle. He doesn't have anyone open. He'll scramble out to the right. Look to run. He crosses the 45 to the 40. Crosses the 35 to the 30, and a big gain for Burnside as he picks up around 20 yards. Just being creative, using his legs. He's doing a great job.
Earlier we were talking about Alante Brown as a dual threat quarterback. Kevin Burnside's a dual threat quarterback.
Look at that replay as he eludes several defenders, cuts it across the right, back to the left, picks up 20-plus yards, a huge gain, and the clock continues to run, and the Spartans are doing a great job moving the ball.
Yeah, he just took the defense off guard there.
8 minutes to go and counting now. 1st and 10 from the 29. 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. Karfus will be on Burnside's left hip. He'll take the handoff, cross the 25-yard line, and be brought down right there. Gain of 5. Gained a couple extra there because his offensive lineman pushed him, but that's nice as he's brought down at the 25, and it is 2nd and 5. So clock will continue to run. That's another 30 seconds off. 7:30 and counting now. Burnside will be in the gun. 3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Karfus will be right next to him on the left. Burnside takes the shotgun snap, looks for a quick throw, and he's got Gertner there, who crosses the 20 down to the 16-yard line. A big gain of 9 there, and a first down for Glenbrook North.
Another great quick inside pass to Gertner there to get a couple yards and keep this drive going and chewing up a lot of clock.
7:10 and counting now. 1st and 10 from the 16. Glenbrook North probably already in field goal range, but would like to put up that touchdown, especially with the clock winding down. Here, Burnside will line up in the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Karfus will be on his right hip. Spartans are looking to move the clock down a little bit as Bubaris will move in motion to the right, and Burnside fakes the handoff to him, but number 54, Jaden O'Neill, brings him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2. That'll bring up a 2nd and 12 from the 18. Kind of a broken play there from Glenbrook North. Didn't work well and brought him back 3 yards.
Yeah, but Simeon's defense is kind of turning around right now. O'Neill with the great awareness.
2nd and 13 now from the 19. Clock continues to run. We have 6:20 remaining, and the clock is running. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Karfus on Burnside's right hip. He will throw out quickly to Karfus, who crosses the 15 down to the 10. A big gain for GBN, and not a first down, but it'll pick up 10 yards and bring up a 3rd and short, and he stayed in bounds. So as you can see on the replay there, Karfus with a solid run and a huge hit there from number 7, Duvalasha Lee. Really hit Karfus there at the end. Could have been a penalty, but not called.
Karfus can take the hit. He's
Yeah.
a tough guy, but he had a lot of room to run, and he made up for it.
So a 3rd and 2 here from the 8. 5:40 and counting here in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. Burnside all alone in the backfield. He'll fake the snap and now survey the defense. Karfus will move in motion, and he will fake to Karfus, keep it himself, and be brought down right around the line of scrimmage. Almost no room for him to gain there. So that'll bring up 4th and 2 from the 8, and it looks like Glenbrook North will bring out the field goal unit to try this 25-yarder. Tommy Gertner, the kicker, has had a little bit of struggles in the past couple weeks, but definitely has the leg to make this one.
Yeah, he can be accurate. Look for them to correct their snap issues in the first quarter.
So 4:50 and counting down now on the clock. Spartans lead 14-7. Bubaris lines up at the 15. Gertner about 3 yards behind him. Skirmhorn with the snap. It's good. Gertner kicks it up, and it is through. Glenbrook North takes the 10-point lead now, up 17-7. That one had about 25 more yards on it, Liam. That was solid.
That was a very productive drive by the Spartans, chewing up, I believe, around 5 minutes of clock. Now Simeon has to come back and try and get points.
Yeah, so that will make it a 2-score game, and the Wolverines are going to have to score twice in 4 minutes. And if they stick with what's worked for them, the running game, I don't know if they can do that. That's going to be tough to do. So 4:38 to go. Glenbrook North up 17-7 in this 4th quarter. 4 minutes and 38 seconds separates them away from a second-round playoff berth, something we haven't said here in a long time. So
we can look for Simeon here to go long and try and find pockets in the Spartans defense to get some long pass plays.
So Liam, if you're Simeon here, you're down 10. Running has worked most of the game, and especially on that last drive. Do you stick with that, or are you going to the air?
I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. Like you said, running has worked the whole game, but they have had some long bombs when the Spartans' defense was kind of lacking. So I would still say long passes, but you never know.
So Gertner will kick this one away from the 40-yard line. Deep for the Spartans are number 1 and number 2, Jay-Sean Jackson and Damani Reed, as they've been deep all game. Gertner huddling up with the other 10 players out on the field. Not really sure what he's waiting for, but waiting a little bit for the kick as they now break the huddle.
They're just getting pumped up, Thomas.
Just getting pumped up. 4:38 left in this game here in the fourth quarter. Spartans up 17-7. And Gertner will look to kick this one away as he stands at the 34-yard line. And he will squib it right down the middle, and it bounces up nicely to number 2, Damani Reed, who crosses the 30, across the 35 to the 40, gets out of bounds at around the 43-yard line as he used that right sideline masterfully there. And we now have a field report down in the field with our field analyst, Jeff Litz.
Hi, guys. I just recently spoke with junior running back Jimmy Karfus, and after that last play, he seemed to be shaken up, but he looks good, and I believe he'll be in the next drive. And it's just a minor injury. He's just a little shaken up, but he's on the bench. He's doing fine right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jeff, for that update. Nice to see that Karfus is doing all right after that big hit. So Simeon will take over here, 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Brown will be in the gun, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He will throw a quick pass out, and it is caught at the 50 and brought down is number 2, Damani Reed, at about the 48-yard line. So a solid gain there for Simeon. Picks up a first down.
And what a catch by Reed. He had to go up and get that one there. It was a little high by Brown.
So the clock continues to run now, 4:20 and counting here. Ball at the Spartan 46-yard line. Brown really being a field general right now, running around, telling his receivers the plays rather quickly. So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Brown will take the snap, and he will scramble out to the right. Got a lot of time. Looked like a hold over there, but there isn't one, and it's intercepted. The pass is intercepted as it was tipped by number 5, Marquise Ray, caught by Luke Kincaid at around the 35. What a catch by the linebacker. Great play by him. Look at this replay as the quarterback scrambles out to the right, tries to find a receiver in and out of the hands of Marquise Ray, and intercepted by Kincaid. The play of his career, I would arguably say.
Just bounced right into his hands.
Worked out well for him. So
Great
3:56 to go, 17-7 Glenbrook North. They'll have 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Really looking to chew some clock here, Liam. They can run the ball, they can work the clock down. Simeon still has to score twice.
And that really deflated Simeon's chances of getting back into this game.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Burnside will fake the option to Karfus and keep it himself, crossing the 40 down to about the 44-yard line. So a gain of 6 there for Burnside, and the clock continues to run now. Solid gain from him, and they pick up a good first down yardage.
Yeah, let's just talk about this defense here. In the first quarter, they looked a little shaky, but now they are dominant, and they are just pushing around Simeon's offense and creating turnovers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of keeping Simeon to 7 points. I mean, Simeon, a very athletic team that can run the ball around with a lot of teams, and GBN has held them most of this game. So this one will be a handoff to Karfus as he runs around to the right, tries to get around the corner, breaks the 45, runs over number 2, Damani Reed, and he'll be down at the 49-yard line, picks up a first down.
Looks like number 26 is Simeon there. Is a little hurt on the play.
Kenneth Rodriguez down on the play. He got hit there by Karfus as well, so he'll have to jog off the field. Clock continues to run now, 3:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. Glenbrook North leads 17-7. Spartans are 3 minutes away from a second-round playoff berth. And
yeah, he is hobbling off the field. Hopefully he gets back in there and is okay.
Officials are going to call their time because of that injury timeout, excuse me. So looks like they'll bring it back onto the field. So Liam, as you said, you're sticking with the ground here for most of the drive. 2 plays there, picked up a first down, worked solidly. You're sticking with the ground?
Yeah, definitely. It's working. And they're just chewing up time. It's what they need to do. Game is almost over. Going to the second round of the playoffs, Thomas. It's exciting.
So 1st and 10 from the 49. Clock will run. 2:50 and counting. Glenbrook North fans anxious. Haven't been in this position in a long time. Kevin Burnside will have 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Karfus on his right hip. Looks like Glenbrook North is just wasting the clock down as much as they can. And Burnside will take the shotgun snap, hand off to Karfus. Karfus passes the 50 and will be brought down at the 49-yard line. So a 2-yard gain there for Karfus. And the clock continues to run now, 2:20 and counting. Simeon only with 2 timeouts. They're kind of running out of options here. Yeah, they're going to have to force a turnover.
Yeah, exactly. Simeon's defenders just need to get a little strip sack or strip tackle there to get the ball out and force a turnover.
So here we are, 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Spartans lead 17-7. Burnside in the gun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Karfus will be on his left hip. They just sit around in the pocket. Play clock continue to waste time. Burnside hand off to Karfus. The 40-yard line and be brought down at the 46. Right there. And 3rd and 5. And we have a timeout from Simeon with 1:42 to go. Glenbrook North leads 17-7. Liam, we're getting right down to the end here. Spartans with a 2-touchdown lead. It looks safe, but Simeon, if they can get a stop here and get a timeout, they still have a chance to get the ball.
Yeah, their energy on defense has looked very good, and they're looking very aggressive, having a ton of gang tackles, and hopefully they can get something good maybe.
So 3rd and 5 from the 46. Simeon with 1 timeout remaining. Liam, are you running the ball once again as Glenbrook North make Simeon use their last timeout if you don't pick up a first down, or are you letting Kevin throw it?
No, I'd maybe do a little play action, keep the defense off guard.
So we will see now as Simeon's defense trots back onto the field, and out come Kevin Burnside and the Glenbrook North offense as well. 3rd and 5 from the 46, 17-7 Glenbrook North in the 4th quarter. 1:42 to go. Out come the Spartans, led by senior quarterback Kevin Burnside. Burnside is in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and Jerry Luck to his right in the shotgun next to him. Burnside will fake the throw, carry it himself, cross the 45-yard line down to the 42, just short of the first down, and it looks like that'll bring up 4th down, and Simeon calls their 3rd and final timeout with 1:28 to go. 4th and 2 here, or 4th and 1 from the 42-yard line. 1:28 to go. Liam, are you going for it or are you punting?
I would say punt. TJ Weinzimmer has a good leg. He can pin him in deep, and then even if they score, they still have to get that onside kick and score another touchdown. And I don't know if they can do it in 1:30, Thomas.
Yeah, so you have that option of either doing that or, if you pick up a first down here, all you have to do is take a knee and the game's over.
Game is basically over. Simeon has no chance of coming
Simeon
back.
Out of timeouts now, as Glenbrook North will probably run a 4th down play here. I believe they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of time in that huddle getting set up for this 4th down.
If they get this one, Liam, they're moving on to the 2nd round. That's what this play is for.
Very exciting.
Simeon out there on defense, looks ready to go. They got a 3-line front. GBN crowd excited now to see if this Spartan team can do it, if they can get this first down and move on to the 2nd round of the playoffs for the first time since 2007. So there are 3 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. Burnside alone in the shotgun. Karfus will move in motion. And they will continue to fake. And it looks like Coach Pieper just wanted to see if Simeon would jump off sides, and they did not. So timeout Glenbrook North, 4th and 1 still from the 42. We'll see if they decide to go for it or if they decide to punt. They still have both options.
I would have just probably gone for it there.
Might be doing that here, just trying to see if they would jump off sides. With a team like Simeon, who's had so many for this game.
Yeah, you could basically bank on them getting it.
So a 17-7 Glenbrook North lead, as I said, in the 4th quarter. 1:28 to go. Liam, it looks like they are going to go for it. What's your play call?
Just another run pass right up the middle. It's only 4th and 1. He didn't get it done.
All right. Let's hope Coach Pieper takes your advice here and gets it done, and we move on. 3 receivers will be out to the left, 1 to the right. Weinzimmer lined up to the right. Karfus will be on Burnside's right hip as he is in the shotgun. 4th and 1 from the 42. Burnside fakes the snap once again. Luck will move in motion, and he'll hand off to Karfus. Karfus picks up a first down, crossing the 40-yard line down to the 39, and first down Glenbrook North. Second round playoffs, Glenbrook North.
GBN has solidified their win today, and they have earned it. They have done everything right.
What a game from Glenbrook North as the clock will now wind down, and it is 17-7 GBN. Liam, I don't even know what to say right now. I've never been in this
Lost
situation.
for words.
As they will just take the victory formation now. Glenbrook North fans obviously excited as now they will move on to the second round of the playoffs. Just under a minute to go. Burnside takes the knee there. So, Liam, we talked about in the open, obviously Simeon was the main focus, and we had to win this game. And now that we obviously just under 40 seconds remaining, up 10, taking a knee, we play the of tomorrow's game, Willowbrook or Quincy. We asked Coach on either, and he really but he play tomorrow, and I would have that game tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, he did tell us that they would scout them out and watch their film. I mean, both of the teams are very good. You got one first. I mean, they did do that now, so now they're going to go on and win next week.
So Glenbrook North will just watch the clock wind down as there are 12 seconds remaining. Glenbrook North 17, Simeon 7. Looks like GN will move on to the playoffs as the clock winds down. 3, 2, 1. Glenbrook on to play the winner of Willowbrook and Quincy in Game 2 of the playoffs. Liam, I'm excited for that matchup now, too.
And also, give it up to the coaches here. I mean, over the past few years, the program has grown increasingly, and the players have just gotten better, and it's just amazing to see.
Yeah, so a great win there for Glenbrook North, winning 17-7. Great game from Kevin Burnside, great game from Jimmy Karfus. All the receivers, Weinzimmer making timely catches, Gertner making timely catches, Bubaris making timely catches. It was a team effort tonight.
Yeah, don't forget about the defense also. They did amazing.
Yeah, they did a great job containing the quarterback Brown and Howard. Both probably had big statistical games, but there's only a 7 on the scoreboard. That's really all that matters.
Yeah, from what we saw, they got shut down.
So both teams in the handshake line now. We will go down to Jeff Liss with a sideline report with the head coach when he is ready. Liam, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I really didn't expect this to actually happen. I was here last year when Glenbrook North played against Bradley Bourbonnais in that double overtime loss.
As was I. The emotions from last year's game were
all
over the place.
It was brutal to watch, but now as you see, they get to their side of the field and they are ecstatic, moving on, playing in. What could you ask out of a team?
It's great to see. Guys are extremely excited.
Just a great too, I would say, Simeon Wolverines. 5-5, but played a very tough schedule. 3 teams. Glenbrook North, obviously a great team as well. So very impressed with them, and they played a great game today too. Can't discount them at all. Glenbrook North just played better.
Yeah, Simeon's been good all year, like you said. I mean, they only lost to the top 25 ranked teams, and they won all the games they should have won.
So next week, Glenbrook North, as I said, will play the winner of Willowbrook and Quincy. That game will determine if Glenbrook North gets another home game. I believe if Glenbrook North plays Quincy, it will be a home game, but if they play Willowbrook, it will be on the road. So we'll see how that turns out, that game tomorrow. If you want to watch, I'm sure it will be on High School Cube as well. So that'll be something to watch out for. And just a huge win, as you can see all these guys huddling around, hugging each other, and
just a great feeling to have around all your guys.
I mean, to be the team that's been the best team to come through here since 2007, that's got to be a great feeling.
They have just been amazing, and just give it up for them. I mean, they're so good this year.
It's been a great year. I mean, they finished 8-1. Probably should have been 9-0. Had that 1 point loss, but just a great year overall. And now just to secure it with that win is great. So. Liam are going to sign off up here and send it down to Jeff Liss with the sideline report. Yeah, so me and Liam are done up here and going to head down to the sideline report with Jeff Liss when he's ready. So for Liam Garrity, I'm Thomas Whitty. Thanks for listening. Make sure to tune in next week. And now we will go down to Jeff Liss when he is ready.